Hey guys, okay, so popping on here for Motivation Monday. Isaac asked me to do this, and like I said, I'm really flattered. It's kind of crazy for me to think about that because fitness has been it's a lifelong process for me. I was a overweight kid, like really overweight as a kid. And I spent most of my teen years fighting to lose weight, working to lose weight, and eating really, really healthy when a lot of my friends and peers were having fun eating junk food because they could, and I just couldn't if I wanted to lose weight. But I feel like that struggle actually has been my lifelong motivator and why I've had success as an adult, where maybe other people have had to struggle as adults. So, yeah, I lost all the weight. I lost a lot of weight when I was a teenager. And then because it was such a struggle, I was able to make that a priority to keep it off and try to eat healthy when I was in college and avoid trying to put on the weight that everyone puts on their freshman year. So I could keep it off. And then, then I got married and I had babies, and it was hard to gain weight with my pregnancies because I had always wanted to or fought to lose weight and keep weight off. But I had my babies. I did the thing. I did my mom thing. And when my youngest was like, I guess she was 3, going, and she was starting preschool. I made a conscious decision that it was time to take my body back and to get healthy for me and push myself a little bit harder than I had. And that started for me with running. When I tell you I could never, ever run, I mean, ever. The 1 mile challenge in school was impossible. I could not run. I could take a short jog and I would have that stitch in my side. I could never run. But I decided that was going to be the first thing I was going to figure out how to do. So I just started going for a jog, and I had a husband who's super supportive. He's like, just go out and try it. See what you do. Just go. It's just you running. There's nobody to compete with. And so I ran, and it was awful. It was awful. And my feet felt like lead, and it was like, this is not working, but I'm going to make this my short-term goal. Just try running. Just try jogging and see what we can do. And yeah, it was bad several times. It was bad. It was short and painful, and I was out of breath. But then one time I went for a run and I made my mile mark, and I'm like, I think I can keep going. So I ran a little longer and I still felt okay. I'm like, I think I can keep going. So I kept going a little longer. And before I knew it, I had run 3 miles, and I had never run close to 3 miles before. And I couldn't tell you how fast or slow I was going. It didn't matter. I had run 3 miles, and that was something I had never done before. And that first time feeling of empowerment is all it took for me to go, this is my time and I'm doing this. And I'm going to see what else I can do. So yeah, I stuck with running and trying to maintain my 3 miles and trying to make my speed a little bit better and work on my form and my breathing. And between that and eating healthy, my baby weight started to fall off, and I lost the baby weight from my second, and then I lost a little more, and I lost a little more, and I lost a little more, and I had set out to lose like 7 stubborn pounds of baby weight, and I lost 24 pounds from running and eating mindfully. And when I say mindfully, I made a conscious effort to make sure everything I was eating was purposeful. Even if I was snacking, was it snacking on something that was doing more good for my body than bad? So my breakfast, every ingredient was intentional. There was intentional fiber. There was intentional good healthy fats. There was intentional protein. There was carbs in the morning where I needed the fuel. And same with lunch and dinner. And I'll tell you, one of my personal tricks has been, as much as I can, real consistency. I try to eat basically the same things for breakfast and lunch as much as I can control it. That way I have more flexibility with dinner. Once I found my macros and caloric equation that was perfect for me, it was better for me to stick with it than have to guess if I was going up or down and having too much one day and not enough another day. So as much as I can, I try to keep some consistency in my meals for that purpose, but always eating mindfully. But that started the process. And then it was, well, okay, clearly I can do more with my body than I used to think I could. And I want to do more now. So I started weight training on top of my cardio, always both. And I started to develop muscle in places I had never, ever, ever had muscle, and certainly had not set out a goal to have muscle. And getting compliments that just made me feel, frankly, kind of mind blown, because I had never had the body anybody was going to compliment. And I had struggled my whole life to tone up where I wasn't toned. And suddenly people were telling me that my muscles were the muscles they wish they had. I'm like, this is surreal to me. This is completely surreal. But through all of it, it was me telling myself, you are stronger than you think you are. That's become my motto. You're stronger than you think. And I also finding my why. I started to think, okay, what am I doing this for? So now I'm getting healthier. And I did it for me, but why am I going to keep doing it? And I decided, exercise and fitness and nutrition makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel in control of my body. And it's a massive stress reliever for me. And life is hard. Let me tell you, I don't want to sound cliche, but if anybody can squeeze fitness in, if I can squeeze fitness into my life, you can squeeze fitness into your life. I am in grad school. I have 2 jobs, and I have a son who is struggling with anxiety and depression, thoughts of self-harm. He is autistic. And I have a daughter who's in competitive cheer, and we travel on the weekends for competitions. Between all of that and working opposite shifts of my husband, I still squeeze it in. And when I don't want to, when I'm tired, when I'm overwhelmed, fitness is my escape. Healthy nutrition, taking care of myself, is my way of taking control back and saying, life is tough, but I'm tougher. Look what I can do. And when I'm angry, when I'm overwhelmed, I'm going to pound it out on the treadmill. I'm going to lift weights. And I am going to say, if you are this strong physically, you are that much more strong mentally and emotionally. And it has saved me, because when I'm running and working out, my mind is clear and all that extra clutter is out, and I feel so much better. So I encourage everybody who is trying to get started to, first and foremost, convince yourself you are stronger than you think, because you are. Because I have done things with my body I did not think I could do. And I'm talking about the vast majority of my life. I did not think I could do it. But second, find your why. Please, whether it's for you, whether it's for a loved one, use that and think on it and meditate on that when you are working out and when you're getting tired and you think you want to stop or you don't want to go, the weather's crappy, whatever it is, find your why and make that the reason you get up and do it every day or as often as you can do it. And believe me, there are times with my kids in our schedule that I can't go, but I will squeeze it in somewhere. If it means doing squats while I'm brushing my teeth, or push-ups on commercial break, whatever it takes, squeeze something in just to say taking care of your body is still a priority to you. And your body will pay you back. So I hope this is a motivation. I'm telling you, my life is crazy with the amount of stuff we have. It's nonstop, but I have made taking care of myself a priority, because taking care of myself means I can take care of these people up on the wall back here. And it mentally is what gets me through everything. There's a lot in life we can't control, but we can control our fitness. So I encourage you to, and good luck, and keep it going. And be strong, everyone. You're stronger than you think. Bye.